morning show music, right? It's the best. This is Lorraine and Bobby, and they are from Orangetheory, and they have brought in a torture device of some kind here. I am not sure what this is. I've only seen these in House of Cards. And I think anybody who's seen House of Cards knows that these water rower machines are just the bane of the existence of the president. He hates it. He hates it so much in House of Cards. And then you brought one on for me to enjoy here.
Yes. In your suit and everything.
I love it. I'm totally game. I love this. So, Bobby, real quick before I get started, what is this fancy thing you're wearing here?
So,
that's not a corset.
No, not that. But so all of our members get a heart rate monitor, and what that's going to do for you, we're going to allow you to track and see what's going on inside your body during your exercise to make sure that we're tapping into perfect zones for you to make sure that you're burning as many calories during your workout, as much fat during your workout, and we'll make sure that we're doing it in a safe and effective way as well.
Very cool. So, yeah. And Orangetheory has a different kind of idea about workouts, right?
Yes.
This came from like a full-on, well, an entirely different way of looking at exercise and fitness. Am I right?
You are right. It was developed by Ellen Latham, who has her master's in physiology based out of Fort Lauderdale. She was running about 500 members through Ellen's Ultimate Workout on a monthly basis, and she was able to develop this program that would be very efficient from a time perspective, very efficient.
That's where the struggle is. Like, I would love to go to the gym, but I got like 8 minutes a day to myself.
Yes. Well, if I want to be a 2, I got to work out 3 hours a day. Now I can work on it in just an hour.
Excellent, excellent. And so, how did you come to this? Because I know you're opening the new Orangetheory on Thursday.
Yes, we are. And what's exciting is Orangetheory has about 400 studios across the country. New Mexico is one of the last to get one.
We always are.
You know, but once we commit, baby, we commit here in New Mexico. Right. And what's exciting is my sister, who is one of our partners at Three Lobos, so our company is Three Lobos, has an Orangetheory Fitness in her building in Miami. And she's the one that really said, Lorraine, you guys really need to look at this. So, of course, I told my husband, I'm like, honey, check this out. And then the rest is off to the races. So we will have 4 open this year.
4?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. So how many, I love this when people come on, they're opening new spots, because that means they get to hire people, and they get to hire guys like Bobby to come in and do this stuff. How many employees are you going to have?
So by the end of the year, we should have about 50.
That's huge.
It's huge.
That's
and so
great.
It's a great opportunity for young people in our city. We have been really, really thrilled with the team we've been able to pull together. They're all dynamic and fun, and you walk in and they're living that orange lifestyle. You walk into Orangetheory Fitness and it's like, hey, welcome to Orangetheory Fitness. I hope you're having a bright orange day today.
That's great. Well, so you're kind of looks like you spend some time in the gym yourself.
Absolutely.
What's different between this kind of workout and the stuff that you're used to doing?
It's a lot more challenging for me personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's more cardio, because it's more what?
Well, tapping into the cardiovascular strength, but it also challenges me to, whenever I'm by myself, I can kind of get in a complacent area. Over here, I'm doing endurance exercises, power, strength, and then there's even classes where I'm doing all in one. So it's a really challenging exercise. Everything's going to be different for me, but cardiovascular it's an awesome way to be healthy inside. So,
Right, right. So how did you get into this yourself? Is this something that you were like, sweet, Orange Therapy's coming to Albuquerque, I am in?
So,
or did she find you and like do like search out people?
I actually ran into her husband on coincidence. So I've been in the fitness industry for about 6-7 years already, and I ran into Gary, her husband, and basically we just met, we chatted, and you know, came together, and I applied for the job and went through a grueling training, and here I am. So it's been awesome.
That's cool. So were you a personal trainer before?
Yes, I've been a personal trainer I've been certified for about 5 years now. I've been in the fitness industry for, like I said, 6-7 years.
Cool. So what's different about this kind of stuff from regular personal training? Because like I've taught the personal trainers, they're like, do some weights.
Yeah.
You know, go run a lap.
Yeah. So the cool thing about being in a class, you got other people around you to motivate you. You got the loud music. I mean, the energy is just up. And it's not you versus another member. You have that screen. You can kind of see where you're at.
Is that okay? So we had this little graphic earlier with those little boxes that looked like they had numbers, like 80s and 90s.
Yes. So what the big numbers mean? It's the percentage of your maximum heart rate.
Okay.
And where we want to be, we want to tap.
That's
into
the screen here.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. So we want to tap into that orange zone for about 12 to 20 minutes during your class to make sure that you're.
That sounds horrible.
It's fun. And it's not that bad. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not that once you get into the zone, you're with the coach, you're having a good time with the coach, with the other members. It's easy.
Okay,
it's easy.
cool. So this is just one of the many torture devices you guys have
Yes.
in the I want to call it like the Orange Dungeon or something. 'Cause with these, you have treadmills, you have, what else?
Well, what's interesting is you were talking about House of Cards and these water rowers, and every workout that we have is based on ESP. So we got the endurance, the strength, and the power. This is our power component, and which is kind of nice because House of Cards, a little power play there, right? And so what's amazing about this machine is you burn a lot of calories. It really is that power component. It works 9 main muscle groups with 0 impact.
I didn't even know I had 9 muscle groups.
There you go. And like we had a gal last week who had a double hip replacement, and she was able to come in and kill it in our workout. So and what's great is I can work out in the same class with someone who's fit like Bobby and me, moderately deconditioned, or so it's for
I'm
all
gonna start
fitness
using
levels.
that for myself. Moderately deconditioned. I like that.
So it's for all fitness levels in the same group.
Okay, we gotta try this thing out here.
All right,
See how this
so
works, because you gotta like strap me in somehow, right?
I'm gonna want both feet in at the same time.
Did you want to borrow the orange heels?
You know what? If they're if they're a men's 8.
No.
Come in and grab that handle for me.
A women's 9 will actually fit.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna row out. There you go, all the way back in. Row out. So whenever we're on the rower, we want to focus on order, power, and timing. Okay. Okay. So the order is gonna be legs, core, arms, and then you return with the arms first.
Okay,
so legs,
core, arms.
There you go. Now make it a little bit smoother than that right here. All in one.
Legs,
core, arms. And then the power, so 60% of your power is going to come from your legs, 20% core, 20% arms. So that's going to be the power. And then the timing, how we want to do it. So we're going to go some live strokes here for a second, okay? So we're going to go patient return and then power back. Good. Patient return, power back. Now keep that pace for me. That's excellent job. On the monitor,
were really patient with me.
No, on the monitor, you can see some cool stats. So,
although you look like one.
Yeah, you
play one on TV.
Yeah, right.
So you can see on the screen how long you've been on the rower, how far you've been going, how much power you're producing, and how many strokes you're pulling per minute. So
Excellent.
Really cool. And then you have that monitor in our studio to see where your heart rate's at. So
I
it's
love
awesome.
it. I love it. Well, I think my heart rate's now up to something in the double digits. And
You're killing it.
Well, I'm killing it, and we'll be back in a couple of seconds. I feel like Frank Underwood here. This is great. Just really going. Let's get it really moving. Is that what you want?
That's exactly
All
what it is.
right.
Now you got it.
Independent filmmaking is booming in New Mexico. Many talented independent filmmakers have stories to tell. These stories can change lives. The New Mexico Film Foundation promotes independent filmmaking in our state. These films create jobs, jobs New Mexico needs. Support independent filmmaking with your donation to the New Mexico Film Foundation. Together, we'll create a better future.